Local sports from KYMA News 11.
Obviously, the hope is always there that this, I don't know, magically just, it gets better. I don't foresee a fall season happening, or I want to say even a safe fall season happening.
A former prep volleyball coach weighs in on the state of the pandemic. Welcome back, everyone. Months after stepping down from the head coaching position with Southwest Volleyball, Lisa Hinshaw, like everyone else in our area, saw firsthand life as we know it being drastically altered thanks to the coronavirus pandemic. News 11 Sports reached out to Hinshaw earlier today, who expressed how sad she feels for every student athlete in our area, including many of her former players who don't even know whether or not they'll even get to play a fall season. At this point in the summer, Hinshaw explains why the clock is ticking for any student athlete to get back to playing any sport, especially volleyball.
You can't just get back into the swing of things. You got to get there. And so we're talking about months upon months of being out of, let's say, just the volleyball sport. This is taking quite a toll, I think, on everything like that. I mean, anything from sport to just anything, because it affects, a big part of what the girls know as their norm.
Hinshaw was the Eagles head coach for the past 13 years, stepping down because of family commitments. The CIF San Diego section is expected to release an announcement on the status of the coming fall sports season come July 20th. Meanwhile, Major League Baseball players are reporting to their home ballparks. This is Fenway Park in Boston, where some Red Sox players began reporting on Wednesday. Face masks are mandatory as the COVID-19 outbreak continues. Team activities will officially begin tomorrow. Players will be tested daily during the season as well. The 2020 season was postponed during spring training back in March due to the pandemic. The upcoming second training season is already being called summer camp. And finally, the reboot of the NBA season is scheduled to happen at the end of this month. Today, the league released the latest COVID-19 numbers. According to the NBA, 9 more players tested positive last week for the coronavirus. In total, 25 players have tested positive since testing began back on June 23rd. The NBA also announced that 10 of 884 team staff members have tested positive as well. Anyone who tested positive will remain in isolation until they clear public health protocols and are cleared by a physician. 22 teams are scheduled to resume play from Orlando on July 30th. That's going to do it for this round of sports. We got more coming up right after this.